this working now? I swear, I just recorded like a 13-minute video and nothing's saved. I'm kind of pissed now. Anyway, I'm gonna try this again. Hi. It's late. It's 11 o'clock. I'm sorry I haven't vlogged in a while. I've been really moody lately. Moods are flopping over from really depressed and down and sure that everything's going to end in ruins to really angry and upset and just wanting to hit something even though I have negligible arm strength and it really wouldn't do any good, to absolutely manic and insanely excited about everything, and I can't even keep track of myself right now. Anyway, just got back from a friend's house. I had work off today, so I spent the day at a friend's house because I didn't have my car with me because she had been taken in to be looked at. So I walked to my friend's work, and then when she was off work, her mom came to pick her up, and she picked me up too, and I spent the day at her house. I got my car back, by the way. She's fine. Everything's fine. She's a 10-year-old car, but everything's fine. So, yeah. I've got just a little bit of cutting on my hand here, but nothing too bad. This is still pretty prominent. This is my worst one right now, though. There's very little on the back of my hand anymore, and my shoulder is, well, you can see it's pretty much gone. It's still there. I mean, I can still see it. Definitely still there, but it didn't scar over like I was afraid it would. So, yeah, that's good. I still wore a mass of bracelets today. Look at all these bracelets. Hang on. Too many elastics. And that one goes there, and I'm sorry. Sleeve of bracelets. Boom. All colors of the rainbow. If your rainbow is pink and purple and teal and green, mine is. Yep. So, I spent the day at a friend's house, and between bouts of watching shows that we've both promised each other we'd catch up on. She's got something she's showing me, I've got something I'm showing her, we're both alternating. We're both on episode 5 of both of them. Anyway, between bouts of that and playing with her siblings and chilling at her house, we were talking about the issue at hand. She knows what's up. And I asked her, I said, what happens if this never stops, if I stay this way forever, just switching out of my head and into some freak mindset? And she says, you want my honest opinion? I said, yeah. She says, you hate my honest opinion. She says, I think you need to go get help, professional help. She reassures me, from a good therapist, none of the people you've seen so far. And I've got some interesting stories. The last woman I went to was a conspiracy theorist. She had a whole mess of books about the Illuminati and thought that I might have been abducted by a cult when I was too young to remember, or that something traumatic happened and the memories were blocked. She thinks something like that, I'm not sure. Anyway, she's a very nice woman. Friend of my mother's. That's why I went to go see her. Oh, yes, Julie, I go way back. No, she was our neighbor when we lived in Payson back when I was 4. And we've been keeping touch. We've been getting Christmas cards, and Mom's like, oh, it would be great if you went to go see my friend. And they tell each other everything. So that's about as well as that went. Yeah, I've not had good experiences with doctors. I had a woman who gave me a brain scan, hooked all of these electrodes up to my brain, told me I had to leave them on for 3 days. They had this whole contraption, and she had one on my heart right here. And I said, this isn't going to leave a mark. She says, oh, no, it'll come right off. The adhesive comes right off. Yeah. It came right off, didn't it? And they determined nothing was wrong. Went in and had a CAT scan, and they determined nothing was wrong. They said, I've got a little hole in my brain about the size and thickness of a dime, but that's normal, they said, and it's not in a region of the brain that would be getting in the way of anything. And this was all like a year and a half ago. And I've been to a few more therapists. Most of the therapists I saw when I was going to school were all about, I want to go home. I hate it here. I hated it there. But that's an entirely different experience, an entirely different thing. School is not kind to me. And so, since I gave up on school about a month in, stagnated for about a year out in the middle of nowhere. I went to school out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing there. God, it was miserable. And hence, after that, I am now 20 years old, uneducated, and living in literally my parents' basement. It's still my bedroom, but I'm bumming off of them. I'm a jerk and I'm a slob, and I get told that a lot. But I've got a job now. She's eased up some since I got a job. It's not good for me here. Came back from my friend's house where I was relaxed and lying on her bed and watching things, and I get home and the first thing that happens is my mom shows up and berates me about something I'm not paying attention to at work enough. Thanks. Mood just... yeah. I don't like it here. I do. I like the atmosphere. And I like my cats a lot. I like the place. I don't like the people in the place. That's the only problem. I like my brother. I like my dad well enough. My mom and my sister are very different people than I am, and we just don't get along. That's it. This household revolves around my younger sister, and I accept that. She's a lot more mature than me. She's older than me in every aspect but physical age, essentially. I may as well be her younger sister. She's 16, I'm 20. But yeah, the world revolves around her around here, so. And anyway, back to what I was talking about. My friend and I were talking about how I need to see someone. The problem is, look, I'm not adverse to the idea of therapy, of professional help on this. I'm not. Oh, okay, that's not entirely true. I sort of am. But that's not the issue I'm having. The issue is I don't want to be going out at a set time every week and everyone here knowing, oh, Erica's not home, she's at therapy for her problems. No. I have been sidestepping this issue for the longest time now. And Mom comes down on Sunday, she says, hey, have you seen my favorite can opener? I can't find it. And half of me is wondering what she's doing, looking for a can opener at 10:30 Sunday morning anyway. But I know where it is. It's in my closet. And by the way, the canned pears were not entirely eaten. That's good. They were eaten. And my desk was all sticky. But yeah, so I gave her the can opener. And I told her I had gotten hungry in the middle of the night. Went to the storage room, grabbed a can of mandarin oranges. Because I like canned oranges. Canned pears. I don't mind them, but I'm about them right now. The mandarin oranges are good. Anyway, fact is, I have been essentially lying through my teeth about this. Not really, but I don't talk about it. And I don't think they think it's an issue because right now my sister is having boy troubles and job troubles and is getting ready to go back to school, and Jenny's got 20 things going on, so I really don't think they care anyway. Yeah. So, that's why I don't want to be the problem daughter any more than I already am, and I don't want word to spread among all of Mom's friends. I don't want her to step in and go, oh, I know exactly who you should see. I have a friend who does this and this and this. I don't want her to step in and do anything that he won't like. Because if he doesn't like it, he's going to get us both in trouble. He'll take it out on me. Essentially, I'm stuck. I know I'm stagnating and that none of this is any good. My online friends say I need to learn to cooperate with him. And I don't want to. I want him gone. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want to put the past in the past and get this character that I made up when I was 16, 17 years old out of the picture, out of my life. That's the goal. He's not a real person. He acts like one, and some people have treated him like one, but he's not. He's a character I made up for a story for a girl that lived 2 states away and needed a roleplay partner. That is all he is. And I want him out of my head. I want him to stop hurting me. To stop taking chunks of time out of my evenings and nights. To end up cutting me up and using my computer to talk to my friends. And hurting my friends. I'm not going to sit back and live with this. I'm not going to adjust my life to his parameters because he is not real. I'm sorry. I know I'm being stubborn and stupid and I'm making everything worse. I've been told that already. I'm making this harder. It's my fault nothing's going to be moving forward. If you've got any bright ideas, why don't you tell me what to do? Why don't you tell me how I can get this solved? I should sleep. It's almost 11:30 and I've got work in the morning. 6:30. I'm sorry. I really hope this all actually recorded, because if it didn't, I'm gonna flip a table. Till next time, I guess. Bye. Wait. I told you I was gonna show you plushies. I need to find the plushie. This is Minty. I got him at the zoo. Bye. Minty says bye. And now I do too.